Forests. There's always something so tranquil about forests. The swaying branches and leaves at the mercy of the brisk breeze, the majestic animals that roam the brush, enjoying their home for all it's worth, the psychotic killer cannibals that mutate into horrifying monsters. Wait, what the fuck? Hello everyone, welcome to the forest. But this is no ordinary forest. It's a forest on an island in the middle of nowhere, filled to the brim with psychotic, evil cannibals that want you dead. Constantly. Uncomfortable yet? Good! We're ready to begin then. Our story begins on a plane. It crashes. Joy! Your character wakes up with this man standing over you, and an unconscious child. A child that is presumed to be your son. Though at this point in development of the game, we currently don't know. Oh yeah, FYI, this is an early access game, just thought I'd let you know. The man takes this child and everything goes black. A mysterious introduction to a mysterious game. After that's dealt with, you're set loose onto the island, free to explore at your leisure. While this is most definitely a sandbox game akin to Minecraft, the island is not procedurally generated. Quite the opposite, in fact. The island is handcrafted from the ground up. Everyone will always have the same island. However, where you start on the island is what's random. There are various spots in the island that the plane is able to crash in, and you never know which spot it'll be until you're already there. This of course always makes how you start the game different. Do you seek out your favorite spot on the island? Or do you make a camp early on and try to make your way to the spot later? These choices always depend on whether or not you're at a close enough proximity to your preferred base foundation. And because there are so few landmarks to go by, it's all so easy to get lost. Just like a real forest! However, as you venture through the island, it won't take you long for you to feel like you're being followed. Something is out there. You know it. Are you being paranoid? You could possibly be going nuts. But then you see it at the corner of your eye. Something's there. Someone is there. He sees you. He runs away. Oh shit, what the hell did I just get myself into? A slew of thoughts go through your head. Who was that guy? Why did he run away? Is he hostile? Did he run to get more people? Oh no, I shouldn't stay here. I need to run! Run as far away as possible! And so you run. Run as fast as you can. But then you find yourself in a tribal village. Oh shit! Your panic has taken you right to them! You run the other way. They've got you surrounded. You're knocked out! You wake up somewhere dark. Your only source of light is a lighter. You've just woken up in the worst place imaginable. Welcome to hell, buddy. Enjoy your stay. As you could probably tell by now, this game is just dripping with atmosphere. The forest is simply beautiful when you have the graphics cranked to the highest settings. Light peeking through the trees, bushes sway to the breeze. The water is crystal clear in clear water ponds, and more murky when it's seawater. Well, okay, not that much more murky. Again, early access, people. Animals populate the island and it makes everything feel so alive. But then, venture into the caves, and it's a completely different story. Claustrophobic crawl spaces, heinous tribal effigies strewn about the walls, various lost items from civilizations scared to find it. Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, problem! The caves are the primary homes of the cannibals, and it just so happens that there are mutants in here as well. And these creatures are so over-the-top creepy they make a Shoggoth look subtle. Oh, and as you can see from this gameplay footage, they spawn outside too, though it's very rare, and they don't do it until sometime around the 5th day or so. The cannibals themselves are the main threat though. It's sometimes preferable to venture out at night if you have a subtle light source, because it's easy to make out a patrol party by the light emanated by the patrol leader. As a result, it's easier to sneak by them. The cover of darkness helps with your stealth too. Though if you're feeling a little naked, you can always combine a few leaves and lizard skin to make stealth armor. Oh hey, that's a pretty good segue to the crafting system actually. Crafting is very simple when you know what to make, and how to make it. It's not like they made the crafting into a puzzle minigame to overcomplicate an otherwise simple survival game. Instead, you just take one item, combine it with another item, and boom, crafted item. However, there is also building in this game. You can make all sorts of goodies by building, not only because they allow you to sleep and pass the night or day by and recover energy when you're not hungry, but it's also the only way to save your game. And don't worry, if you end up dying, you can just reload your previous save file and keep going. Fun fact, Did you know that this game is so realistic that if you get yourself wet at night, you'll actually start to freeze? It's a good idea to create a campfire to dry yourself off at times like this because your energy drains quickly while you're wet from water. Gee, it's almost as if they went out of their way to make this game realistic or something. I'm sure you noticed by now, but this is a pretty solid game, but it doesn't come without its fair share of problems, and it has plenty. First of all, the terrain is borderline untraversable at times, especially in the caves. It doesn't help that because of the developer's commitment to making this game as realistic as possible, well, to a point, you can't control how you jump at all. If you're standing still, you can't push yourself forward, so you gotta like back up a bit and then run forward and then jump. Luckily, this is still just a very early alpha. In time, I'm sure these will get patched out. I can already tell by what's already here and what keeps getting added that when this game comes out, this is going to be something very special. I also promise to revisit this game once it's fully released, or if something really big comes out of it and you people want me to touch on the updates. For now though, as it is, I still say you should buy it. It has its problems, but this is one of the few early access games that really makes you feel like you truly got your money's worth for buying the game early. If that's not enough to convince you, look at that. The developers even put a timer on the main menu to let you know when the next update is going to be, which means if they don't make the deadline, you have their full permission to bitch at them. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. I'm the Blazer of the Terabad, and I'll see you next time on Blaze Takes.